Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade brown sugar with just 2 ingredients. Super easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's get started. Down below in the description box you'll find a list of the ingredients and their amounts, but this is really easy to remember. Again, just only 2 ingredients, and we are going to be using sugar and molasses. That's all we need to make brown sugar at home. So this is perfect if you run out of brown sugar and you don't want to go to the store specifically just for that. Or if you just love making homemade ingredients at home, give this recipe a try. So I'm going to start with 1 cup of white granulated sugar, and I'm going to make a light brown sugar. And so I'm just going to use about 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of molasses. If you want a dark brown sugar, then use more, up to 2 tablespoons of molasses you can use. All right, and so I'm just going to pour some in here. I don't even usually measure it, I just dump some in there. You can come in here with your finger, and as long as your fingers are clean, and just scoop all the rest of that out. Or a lot of the times I don't even use a measuring spoon, I just pour some, eyeball it, and just pour some molasses in there. And there are many brands of molasses. A very common brand here in the United States is just the Grandma's brand, a great brand of molasses. I love this. And then we're just going to take a spoon and we're going to just come in here and start mixing this together. And now you can also use like a mixer if you want. You can use a little food processor, but I wanted to show how you can do it without any extra mechanical devices or kitchen gadgets. So you just want to keep mixing for quite a while until it all gets incorporated. So this is where using the fingers can come in handy. Using clean fingers, we'll dig it out of here. And then we'll just go in here like this. But you definitely need to make sure your fingers are clean. And if you really don't like to use your fingers at all, then just wear some kitchen gloves. So that right there is a very, very light brown sugar. I want to get it just a little bit darker, so I'm going to add a little bit more molasses. I'm going to go up to 1 tablespoon, so just another 1.5 teaspoons. Again, we're going to use a spoon first and kind of get it most of the way done first with the spoon, and then we'll switch over to our fingers. And again, so it's such an easy recipe to make exactly what kind of brown sugar that you want, and it's just kind of fun making your own ingredients at home. There we go. That's a perfect light brown sugar made with just 2 ingredients. And then you can use this in whatever recipe that calls for brown sugar. And then to store it, make sure you store it in an airtight container and put it in somewhere dry, cooler place. And then if it ever hardens up on you, I have this really cool video up here. Click on that little eye and it will show you how to store your brown sugar. And if it ever becomes really hard, what you can do to soften it up. Don't throw it out, but there's some methods that you can use to keep or to give life back to your hardened brown sugar if that ever happens. So check that video out. So there you go, homemade brown sugar, light brown sugar with just 2 ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down in the corner, press it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care.